Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. Okay, we're going to look at the goal, that spot goal, 60-minute scale, and is that going to come to fruition? Meaning A, B, C, are we going to now run higher, sharply high in the third wave, in fact in the 3 of 3? I don't know. That's the verdict of Mr. Market. Mr. Market will no doubt announce its intention fairly soon. And we're going to see if it holds well here and we run up in the next few trading days and we sit on top of 1940 and we do anything like that. That's looking like very good news for the bulls. We could be preparing to shoot a lot higher in a pretty strong impulse wave. Okay, anything that challenges the floor here and breaks lower evidently would raise doubts as to the likelihood that this is one. Okay, so the next few days are going to be critical. I'm going to show you here silver. Silver, that's the daily, and silver broke down much more than I expected. Yeah, but so far it's holding, it's coming back. The idea that that could be 1 and that's 2 is not that. Technically, it's right there. But you realize that if it does break lower, the 1, 2 will disappear. And we will have to take pretty much of a new approach to the labeling of the subdivisions here. Because I still think this is a solid first wave up. Okay, but if it does break lower, it'll open the gate for this correction that I thought ended here to become more complex. Okay, more complex. For example, that could be an A, B, C. That will be an X, and that'll be an A. That's a B. It could go down in a C. In terms of the structure here, it could go down back to 20. Yeah, it could go down to 20. That is the previous fourth wave. So in a classic interpretation of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correction right here, it would go down there. So it's all in the hands of Mr. Market. Obviously, we're going to watch carefully. Should it gather the strength to come back and run above 25, sit on top right here, there is nothing to discuss. It is eager to continue a lot higher, and then the structure, everything will fall into place. You have your 1, 2 right here. That'll be a 1, 2, of course, provided it doesn't break this low, and up we go. There is quite an important support line here as far as the bulls are concerned, which is pretty evident. Yes, pretty evident. It has been tested here, tested severely, tested here, and you can see what it generated. Here generated a huge move, here generated substantial move, slightly less than expected, but nevertheless pretty robust bounce, and it's coming close to the that rising line again. Okay, so the next few days, as I said, will be critical for the precious metals, and we've got here the chart of XAU. Okay, that's the gold and silver sector index, the Philadelphia index. That is the weekly. Overall, we're assuming potentially we're in a 1-2, 1-2, and that's 1-2, which is highly bullish. Okay, but it has to be confirmed. It has to be confirmed by Mr. Market. Longer term, there could be something else completely going on here. What could be going on here that is not a 1-2, 1-2, etc.? Well, you will see in the next chart that we could be actually in a long-winded triangle, and that could carry on, meaning we are not ready for a huge breakout, but it'll just muddle through here for quite a while. But I'm not ready to give up on the bullish scenario right away, meaning the immediate bullish scenario. I don't think we should shelve it at this point. I think there is still a chance that it could play out. That's one, that's two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The key is that the end of the correction or not. If it's not, we can just have to go through an extension of that. I'm going to show you here the possible consequences of this not holding. Yes, we took this as an A, fine, took this as a B. The C did look somewhat short on the time scale and the price scale. So if it does break this low, which is really important, yeah, if it does break this low, I would assume that the C is going for an extension. Yeah, we're going into something like that. Do you see? So the rally that I'm expecting will be delayed. We are not calling for a meltdown breaking there. That in my opinion is extremely unlikely, given the mess that is going on in the world with the debt ballooning in every single country almost. That will be the scenario that will do justice, if you like, to the structure that began here with the A leg taking much longer than what we allocated for the C, you see. And that will be clarified, I think, in the next few days. If it does turn up and it begins to rally, that tells you that it's very, very strong. Okay, here's the 60 minutes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's our 1. That's an A, that's a B, could be a C behind us. Right now, gold is rallying. Gold and silver, not hugely, but looking up. As I said, in the next few days, this is going to be sorted out. We have a rally that holds today, and next week it continues with a movement and it sits around here. That's very good news. Yes, very good news for the bulls. And of course, riding above the red line will be reinforcement of the bullish case, and we are possibly already in a very big movement. 3 of 3 off 3. Here's the chart of the HUI. That's the weekly. I was telling you about a long-winded triangle pattern going on and on and on. Well, that's the idea. It's a mess. It's a mess. Triangles like that can go on for very long time. Very long time. It's not prudent to stake your entire lot when you're dealing with a triangle, if that is a triangle, yeah, that's going on like that. You can see how many years. And we are not counting the beginning. If my interpretation is correct and this is a triangle, it's been around for a long time. Okay, is that an A, B, C, D, and we're going for the E leg, or we have finished with the E leg? Not clear. Did we have the E leg actually ending here, and that is a 1-2, 1-2? Again, not very clear. So we are not clear either way whether the E ended here and we are in a 1-2, 1-2, or the E is still ongoing. It's not clear, but I think that there is a fair chance that, as I said, price action in the next few trading days will sort out the matter for us here. let's have a look. This is the 60 minutes. And again, I was taking this as an A, that's a B coming down in a C. Coming up, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you remember that. And I was calling for a correction. And the correction is right here. The question is going to stop or not? Breaking through the low here, you understand there'll be an extension of the C going down. Running up back to sit above resistance support of this zone 228 will be very good news as far as the bulls are concerned. My website, the homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here, it takes you to the page where it explains to you, you should read that, it explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos. Okay, so you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit. I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.